here again to help the stalkers out there, and not help the stalkers, help the ones being stalked. Um, Found a great help is these headphones, the ear dampening headphones. Like I can't even hear that music in the background. I mean, if I stop and be quiet, I could barely hear it. But the other night, when they're stalking outside and they're yelling, and you can hear them outside yelling, or you feel like you're being pressed, pressured, and you just feel. It almost feels like your conscience talking to you, but it's not. It's the motherfucking stalkers, and don't kid yourself. If you're being stalked, you know. Get some headphones like this, some ear dampeners, and wear earplugs underneath. And the other night they were yelling, they yell shit, and they'll make you feel bad, and it's like fucks you up, man. It fucks you up. Put this shit on and it goes away real quick. I tell my psychiatrist, hey, I wear earplugs and the voices go away. And they go, isn't that strange? Yeah, isn't that strange? Can you give me a brain scan? Can you give me any kind of scientific verification of my condition instead of just verbal fucking diagnosis that's fake as fuck? It's set up by the motherfuckers that are doing the stalking in the first place. Set up by the ones setting military policy. People that are training doctors, the law or whatnot, that sets up what the doctors should learn in school. It's all set up by the motherfuckers that are making law policy. So, same motherfuckers that are stalking you. Same ones that made that program are the same ones that are telling your doctors what to learn. But anyways, a little story here goes to if you're being stalked, let me know if this is familiar to those being stalked. I think I'm the first one to actually figure this shit out. Because their amount of deception they have on you is tremendous. They thrive on deception. Like when my brother was here, he worked on every sink in the house. He worked on every single sink in my house. Okay? And then he worked in the attic and replaced the water system, the junction where all the hoses meet up to. He put a big metal brass thing in. And that's the sound where the aerosols come from. And they're not coming from the metal thing. The metal thing's just a metal thing. But the aerosols would always come from that same place where the metal things were in the attic, in that area. Okay? And then in the sink, they'll gas you in the sink with chemicals that make you see blue. And then your attention span gets real short. You can't finish tasks. Okay? And the stuff that comes through the sink has a weird smell to it. And then you see blue everywhere. And what they try to get me to think was that my brother pushed it in the sinks, in the plumbing. There's something in there releasing the gases, right? Because he worked on all my sinks. He worked on the attic, put that metal thing in there where the sounds were coming from. And they want me to go out and try to get help. Hey, these metal things are releasing poisons, and they look at it and go, fuck, you're crazy. It's just a metal thing. It's metal brass. I already know that myself, so I didn't have to fall through that trap. In the sink where he was installing shit, they want me, he installed new sinks, with the air bubble, like an air outlet to vent the gas in case bubbles of air come out, the pressure won't build up, it just comes out. He showed it to me and all that shit. It's a pretty nice system. But they get you to think that trying to get me to think that he put that in there to gas me, right? And I didn't tell nobody that because I knew better. I was like, I'm not going to jump to conclusions if I don't know. And all you might think I do that, but I don't. I know everything I'll talk about. And anyways, I've been tripping the last month. Over the year I've seen it, but the last month especially, man, I'll be going and there'll be work trucks, city work trucks everywhere I go, man. AT&T parked outside, Sears will be parked a block away when the stocking's heavy and they have their cones out. They're helping someone install a fucking dryer or some bullshit, okay? What they'll do is this is how they're doing it. This is how they poison you in your own home. The city work trucks, every city has an agent in there, or if not, if they need to get one in there for stocking, if they have someone that they need to get rid of, they'll get one in there. Or they'll move in, AT&T will get into the system, or someone will have access to the sewage or to the lines that go into your home, electrical lines or whatever, the plumbing lines. And they can sit a little snake down your not a snake, like a living snake, but like a tube, a wire snake or whatnot. Send that down until it's in your tubing to your pipes, and then it can inflate with gas and release gas out of your outlets, like your sink outlets, or possibly through your toilet, bathtubs. But I was at sinks cleaning my house 3 days ago. And every sink had a weird smell, the same weird smell coming out. I can't describe it. like almost a gasoline, but not. It wasn't gasoline. It's just a weird. I suspect there's fluorine. It's a hydrofluorocarbon of some sort. That's my guess. I have no idea. What the hell it is, but I'll see blue right after I smell that smell. I'll see blue. Everything will turn blue, hella blue, like fucking deep blue. And then my attention span, I'll notice. I can't finish tasks. I'll notice I'll be cleaning something and I'll go around and I'll find a broom laying there, and I'll realize, gee, this is the 5th time I've tried to sweep my floor and finish it, and every time I get a dustpan, I totally forget, and an hour later, I find my broom again. I mean, it totally makes you not able to finish a task. That's what this shit does. It turns blue. Not turns you blue, but it turns what you see blue. It turns your vision blue. They do it through the work trucks that stalk you. If you have work trucks following you, or you notice everywhere you go, there's work trucks just getting there or just leaving as you go by, and they all seem to like look at you as you go by. And if you really realize you're being stalked by work trucks, they're poisoning you in your house. Okay, and I want to get this out because it's important information, right? I mean, let's just assume I'm right. It's important information to know that they're out there poisoning you, and this is how they're doing it. They're shoving tubes down the sewer lines into your home, pumping the gas, standing there bullshitting, probably actually walking over to your house and yelling at you from far away to help the stalking, and they know when everyone's not looking or whatnot. They probably have little gizmos that give them a red or a green light. Green light means there's no one in the vicinity. Red light means there's someone around. And, maybe they have numbers on it too. I have no idea. Maybe their little iPad has an app on there that brings it all up. But somehow they know when they could do it. Anyway, I caught a couple of them. Yelling. I'd hide behind my fence. They'd pop up when I heard the voices. So they asked my kids, you hear that? I go, yeah, we hear sometimes, but they're not talking about you, Dad. And I go outside and I'll wait, and I'll hear bad shit about me. Yeah, it'll be about me. And I'll raise my head up, and bam, there'd be someone like this, yelling from 2 blocks away or a block and a half away. Okay, I caught stalkers at restaurants. If you hear someone like whispering at you, and then look, and they're whispering things about your personal life, and then you look, and no one's there. Gaze out, 45-degree angle. Instead of looking straight ahead, 45 degree. And when you hear the voices turn real quick, look at your peripheral. You'll catch people like this. I catch people like this. Act like they drop a fork and get it. But they're like this, pointing towards me every single fucking time. I caught like 5 of them. So psychiatrists don't even tell me shit. I know they're fucking dogs trained like little bitches, okay? They're fucking dumb.